Good morning to one and all present in today's session. I extend my warm welcome to all the dignitaries present for the today's session. I find immense pleasure in introducing our honorable speaker for the day, Dr. Pushpendra Kumar Jain, who is working as a professor and dean at IIMT College of Pharmacy. Uh, he has more than 12 years of teaching experience in this field, and he has guided a number of student projects, and there are large number of publication under his name. Today's session is a part of the Technology Day celebration, and the topic of the today's session is modern technologies used for the growth of a country. I welcome you again, sir, and the platform is all yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to all. Now, we would like to start our session entitled on modern technology used for the growth of a country. Nowadays, our country is a hub of technology. Many new startups, many new innovations now start, and our country is going to be a developed country. First, we would like to understand the term technology. Technology is derived from a Greek word means technologia. Means this is an art, a skill, or ability used to create and develop products and acquire knowledge. Scientists use their knowledge to develop technology and then use technology to develop science. Means technology is the assembling of different bases of knowledge. In ancient time, we would have no means, no tool to communicate from each other. But now, people are residing far away, and it is difficult nowadays to meet very frequently from each other. But they will be connect from each other through wireless, mobile phone, or telephone, etc. This is a technology. Computer is the base of modern technology. Different type of technology is based on computer or ICT. Like we in ancient time we use radio. In 19th century, radio is radio is operated by state, only state. Then it comes to central government and used all over the country. And then it is known as Akashvani. Okay. Scientists use their knowledge to develop technology. Means साइंटिस्ट हमारे जो रिसर्च स्कॉलर है वह अपनी नॉलेज अपनी स्किल का यूज करके नई टेक्नोलॉजी या नए इनोवेशन को डेवलप करते हैं. नाउ रोल ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी in today's world, the role of technology in is indispensable. We need technology in every sphere of life, like to treat a disease or even book a cab or train or flight ticket. Regularly, all of us involved in online shopping. This is technology. Means you from your home or your desk, you will book anything from online platform. This is the technology. Nowadays, it is difficult to remember when we was go to bank to withdraw money. We use ATM card and go to a ATM machine and withdraw the money. And all the bank services is in your pocket nowadays. This is technology. So nowadays, without technology, we cannot imagine our life. One of the most important aspect of technology is that it has solution to the difficult problem. मीन्स टेक्नोलॉजी का सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट क्या है? वह कठिन से कठिन प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन देना. दिस इज द टेक्नोलॉजी. ड्यूरिंग कोविड पैंडेमिक, during
IIC
yes, anyone want to say? हेलो,
कितने का मिला ये? 200 मिल गया सर. ऑनलाइन में है. हाँ,
हेलो.
क्या गलत आपने ये मोबाइल से डालने के आ जाएगा वो बहुत तरह की.
Hello. I would like to request all the audience to please mute off your mic so that session will be going to be smooth. Okay. Now, one of the most important aspect of the technology is that it has solution to the difficult problem. टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज ही है ये कि डिफिकल्ट से डिफिकल्ट प्रॉब्लम का सलूशन देना. हमने देखा है कोविड पैंडेमिक के ड्यूरिंग टीचर के लिए, कॉलेज के लिए यह डिफिकल्ट था कि कैसे वह बच्चों की एजुकेशन को, अब क्लासेस को रेगुलर करें. बट ड्यू टू टेक्नोलॉजी it becomes possible. Online classes is going to be smoothly conducted during pandemic. Okay. The problems which have the potential to become major bottlenecks to the overall growth of the country. Some of these problems could be health aspect, standard of education, availability of healthy food and safe drinking water, infrastructure. Okay. Now, development of science and technology in India for the organized growth and development of science and technology in India, different specialized research and development agencies are organizing are being set up. Every organization specializes in a particular field to develop an advanced type of knowledge based technology. हम मेडिकल फील्ड में ही देखें, आज मेजर सर्जरी लेजर बेस्ड हो रहे हैं. इस कहीं पर कोई भी इंसिजन नहीं देना पड़ता है. रिकवरी पीरियड अर्ली होता है. ठीक है. तो दिस इज द टेक्नोलॉजी. Different agencies that was involved in development of science and technology are CSIR. This is a premium national research and development organization named as Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Second one is Indian Institute of Science. Third one is Indian Space Research Organization. Fourth one is DRDO, Defense Research Development Organization. Last, Indian Institute of Technology. These organizations continuously work for the development of science and technology to develop new innovation, new technology that boost up our economy. History of Indian science and technology. During 1947 to 1967, India aimed to convert India's economy into that of a modern state and to fit her into the nuclear age and do it quickly. It was understood that India had not been able at the forefront of the Industrial Revolution. Therefore, made an effort to promote higher education and science and technology in India. 1947 से 1967 के बीच development in the field of science and technology was very slow. Therefore, government continuously work on it that to promote higher education and indulge young and dynamic professionals in different areas of research of science and technology. The main justification for the larger outlay on educational reconstruction. इसके लिए जरूरी क्या था कि जो आपका एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड है उसको रिवाइज करना, रिव्यू करना, उसको और ही प्रैक्टिकल बनाना. And this hypothesis that education is the most important single factor that leads to economic growth, the development of science and technology. Now, on 18th August 1951, the Minister of Education, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, inaugurated the Indian Institute of Technology at Kharagpur. Radio broadcasting was initiated in 1927. Earlier I have discussed about that, but became state responsibility only in 1930. Means 1927 में रेडियो ब्रॉडकास्टिंग स्टार्ट हुई, लेकिन यह केवल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी किसकी थी? 1930 तक स्टेट की. In 1947, it was given the name All India Radio, and since 1957, it has been called Akashvani. Limited duration of television programming began in 1959 and complete broadcasting followed in 1965. This is the development of technology. Now, after 1967 to 1987, the roots of nuclear power in India lie in early acquisition of technology from a number of Western countries, particularly the American support, the Tarapur atomic power station and Kanadu reactors. Okay. जो न्यूक्लियर पावर थी इंडिया की 1967 से 1987 तक उसमें वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज पर्टिकुलरली अमेरिका का बहुत बड़ा शेयर था, सपोर्ट था। ठीक है, द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ स्टील एंड माइन drafted a policy statement to evolve a new model for managing industry. The policy statement was presented to the Parliament on 2nd December 1972. The Indian space program received only financial support from Soviet Union, which held the Indian Space Research Organization achieve aims such as establishing the Thamba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station, launching remote sensing satellite, developing India's first satellite known as Arvan, and sending astronauts into space. तो इंडियन स्पेस प्रोग्राम को फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट सोवियत यूनियन ने किया था, ठीक है, जिससे कि इंडियन स्पेस रिसर्च ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अपने एम्स को डिसाइड अचीव कर सके। ठीक है, वो एम क्या थे, जैसे इस्टेब्लिशिंग द थम्बा इक्वेटोरियल रॉकेट लॉन्चिंग स्टेशन, launching a remote sensing satellite, developing India's first satellite known as Arvan. India sustained the nuclear program. During the aftermath and Operation Smiling Buddha, the country's first nuclear test. ठीक है, ये जो बुद्धा, इस ऑपरेशन स्माइलिंग बुद्धा, ठीक है, जो न्यूक्लियर प्रोग्राम था, ये पूरा का पूरा पहली बार इंडिया ने अपने दम पर इसको न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट किया था। In 1981, the Indian Antarctic program was started when the first Indian expedition was flagged off from Antarctic from Goa. More missions were subsequently sent each year to India's base दक्षिण गंगोत्री। तो ये टेक्नोलॉजी का डेवलपमेंट धीरे धीरे 1967 से 1987 तक हुआ है। आफ्टर 1972 टू प्रेजेंट सेंचुरी, yes, Indian agriculture benefited from the development. तो टेक्नोलॉजी का डेवलपमेंट एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर में भी हुआ, ठीक है, और इस डेवलपमेंट का रूट क्या था, बायोटेक्नोलॉजी, फॉर विच अ सेपरेट डिपार्टमेंट वाज क्रिएटेड इन 1986 अंडर द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी. Both the Indian private sector and the government sector have invested in the medical and agriculture applications of biotechnology. With the help of biotech, you can get seasonal vegetables throughout the year with the help of only biotechnology. You can develop hybrid with the help of biotechnology. The Indian economy underwent economic reforms in 1991, leading to a new era of globalization and international economic integration. Economic growth of over 6% annually was seen between 1993 to 2002. Same year, a new permanent Antarctic base, Maitri, was founded and continues to remain in operation. Means 19th century to 20th century, a big development in science and technology was observed that boost up our economy. IT, biotechnology, aerospace, nuclear science, manufacturing technology, automobile engineering, chemical engineering, shipbuilding, space science, electronics, computer science, and other medical science related research and development are occurring on a large scale in the country. In 2017, India became an associate member of for nuclear research. साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी में जो 19 से 20th सेंचुरी में जो डेवलप 2017 में इंडिया एक एसोसिएट मेंबर हो गया किसका यूरोपियन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन फॉर न्यूक्लियर रिसर्च स्पेस एक्सप्लोर किया जैसे मार्स ऑर्बिट मिशन चंद्रयान दीज आर द डेवलपमेंट आर अचीवमेंट ऑफ space research or space technology development. Mars orbit mission, the Mars orbit mission, also known as Mangalyaan, was launched on 5th November 2013 by ISRO. It is India's first interplanetary mission, making ISRO the fourth space agency to reach Mars after the Soviet space program, NASA, and the European Space Agency, the first Asian nation to reach Mars orbit and the first nation to do so on its first attempt. इंडिया फर्स्ट ऐसा कंट्री था जिसने फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में ही मार्स अपने मंगलयान को मार्स ऑर्बिट पर लॉन्च किया सेकंड अचीवमेंट इज चंद्रयान ऑन 18 नवंबर 2008 the moon impact probe was released from Chandrayaan 1 at a height of 100 kilometers. During its 25-minute descent, compositional space explore recorded evidence of water in 650 mass spectra reading gathered during this time. On 24th September 2009, Science Journal said the Chandrayaan 1 had detected water ice on the moon. This is another achievement of Indian Space Agency known as ISRO. Science Academy. Indian Academy of Science, National Academy of Science, Indian National Academy, Science Academy. ये साइंस एकेडमी है जो कंटिन्यू एक्सप्लोर करती है न्यू डेवलपमेंट इन द फील्ड ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी न्यूक्लियर पावर Nuclear power is the fifth largest source of electricity in India after coal, gas, hydroelectricity, and wind power. As of March 2018, India has 22 nuclear reactors in operation. in 7 nuclear power plants, having a total installed capacity of 6,780 megawatts. Early nuclear physics research. As early as 1901, the Geological Survey of India had recognized India as potentially having significant deposits of radioactive ores, including pitchblende, uranium, and thoriumite. Several Indian physicists, notably Daulat Singh Kothari, Meghnad Saha, Homi J. Baba, R.S. Krishna, conducting pioneering research in nuclear physics in Europe during 1930s. By 1939, Meghnad Saha, the Palit professor of physics at the University of Calcutta, had recognized the significance of the discovery of nuclear fission and had begun to conduct various experiments in his laboratory related to nuclear physics. Okay. Nuclear fusion or fission. These are two phenomena, okay, by which energy was emitted in huge amount, and that energy is used by our physicians in in production of electricity and other type of energy. In 1940, he incorporated nuclear physics into the university postgraduate curriculum. In the same year, the Sir Dorabji Tata Trust sanctioned funds for installing a cyclotron at the University of Calcutta, but various difficulties likely related to the war delayed the project. In 1944, Homi J. Bhabha, a distinguished nuclear physicist who had established a research school at the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Homi J. Bhabha wrote a letter to his distant cousin J.R.D. Tata, the chairman of the Tata Group. He requested funds to establish the Research Institute of Fundamental Research with special reference to cosmic rays and nuclear physics. The Tata Institute of Fundamental Research was established. These are the development in the field of science and technology. In March 1946, the Board of Scientific and Industrial Research, known as BSIR, under the CSIR, set up an atomic research committee under Bhabha leadership to explore India's atomic energy resource and to suggest ways to develop and harness them, along with establishing contracts with similar organizations in other nations. मार्च 1946 में CSIR के अंडर में एक बोर्ड स्टैब्लिश किया गया, BSIR, बोर्ड ऑफ साइंटिफिक एंड इंडस्ट्रियल रिसर्च, जिसका काम क्या था, इंडियाज एटॉमिक एनर्जी रिसोर्स को यूज करना, डेवलप करना, ठीक है, जिससे कि इंडियन इकोनॉमी क्या होगी, बूस्टअप होगी। Early in 1947, plans were made to establish a uranium unit under the Geological Survey of India. Geological Survey ने इंडिया ने एक रिपोर्ट में बताया कि इंडिया having a huge amount of uranium. Therefore, in 1947, plans were made to establish a uranium unit to focus on identifying and developing resources of uranium-bearing minerals. In June 1947, 2 months before Indian independence, Chakravarti Rajagopalachari, then Minister for Industry, Supply, Education and Finance in the interim government of India, established an advisory board for research in atomic energy, chaired by Bhabha and placed under the CSIR. The advisory board included Saha, Bhatnagar, and several other distinguished scientists, notably Sir K.S. Krishnan, the co-discoverer of the Raman effect, geologist Darasa Noswadia, and Nazir Ahmad, a student of Ernest Rutherford. ठीक है, इन लोगों को शामिल किया गया, कमेटी बनाई गई, एडवाइजरी बोर्ड बनाया गया है, किस चीज का, एटॉमिक एनर्जी रिसर्च का. A joint committee comprising the above scientists and 3 representatives of the Travancore government was set up to determine how best to utilize Travancore's resources of monazite. On 20th March 1948, Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru introduced Atomic Energy Bill in the Indian Parliament, and it was subsequently passed as the Indian Atomic Energy Act, model on the British Atomic Energy Act 1946. The Act granted sweeping powers to the central government over nuclear science and research, surveying for atomic minerals, conducting research regarding the scientific and technical problems connected with developing atomic energy for peaceful purposes, establishing some laboratories, institutes, and universities. इस एक्ट में ये सारा प्लान था, ये सारा कुछ इंक्लूड किया गया. Now, with effect from 1st of June 1948, the Advisory Board for Research in Atomic Energy, the new directly under the Prime Minister. On 3rd August 1948, the Atomic Energy Commission of India was established and made separate from the Department of Scientific Research, with Bhabha as its first chairman. On 3rd January 1954, the Atomic Energy Establishment, PROMBE, was established by the Atomic Energy Commission to consolidate all nuclear reactor research and technology related development. On 3rd August, the Atomic Energy Commission and all its subordinate agencies, including the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research and the Nuclear Research Institute at Calcutta University, were transferred to the new development of atomic energy and placed under the direct charge of the Prime Minister office. Beginning of the commercial nuclear power. In September 1955, the question of building a commercial nuclear power station was raised in Parliament. And in August 57, members of Gujarat Chamber of Commerce in Ahmedabad requested an atomic power station for their city, by which time the Indian government was actively considering the construction of at least one or more large atomic power stations to generate electricity. So these are the development in the field of science and technology. After the after the development of nuclear power research, the economic was continuously boosted up year by year, and this chart shows the development. Like Space Agency, DRDO are also committed for the development in the field of science and technology. At present, DRDO is a network of more than 50 laboratories located in different cities of India. DRDO specializes in the following fields like aeronautical engineering, electronics, armaments, engineering systems, combat vehicles, missiles, advanced computing and simulation, life science, special materials, agriculture, and training. As development in technology is going to be continue, the crime, the new technology in criminal industry is also going to be there, like cyber crime. Therefore, a special cell like cyber security cell was developed. The crime that involves and uses computer devices and internet is known as cyber. Cybercrime can be committed against an individual or a group. It can also be committed against government and private organizations. With the help of development in technology, we can go anywhere without asking the way from any person. We put the address in Google Map and we follow the map and reach our destination very easy. This is the technology. So India now becomes day by day growing and develop new skills, new innovation in the field of science and technology, and new fields arising with the help of technology development is known as artificial intelligence. And nowadays, artificial intelligence is a very promising, promising industry and have scope for young professionals. what is artificial intelligence, and attempt will be made to find how to make machine use language of abstraction and conscious, solve kinds of problems now reserved for humans and improve themselves. जो ट्रैफिक सिग्नल है आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का यूज करके वो ऑटोमेटिकली वो रेड लाइट सिग्नल आप चेंज करते हैं. So this is the importance of technology in our life. Now we can say that without technology, our life cannot be possible. So that's all from my part. If you have any query, you can ask.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an enlightening seminar on such an important topic, starting from its beginning to the modern, recent, present day technologies. I thank you, sir. And now I will invite Dr. Mohit Arya, convener IIC and assistant professor at IIMT College of Science and Technology, to deliver the vote of thanks. Dr. Mohit. Yes, Dr. Mohit, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible, ma'am.
Yes. I'm again repeating. So now I will invite IIC convener and assistant professor at IIMT College of Science and Technology, Dr. Mohit Arya, for the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to thank firstly Dr. Pushpendra Jain, sir, who is the Dean of IIMT College of Pharmacy. His valuable talks, which have been started from the field of radiology, radiotechnology, and he went through all the aspects of technology, that is either from artificial intelligence or from the research organization or the defense sector. He enlightened us with his immense knowledge, and we are really very thankful to him. Thank our director, IMT College of Science and Technology, Dr. Poonam Pandey. We would like to thank our IAC president, Dr. Chandrasekhar Yadav, sir, who has been a great part of this entire activity. And I would also like to thank my web team who supported from the background a lot. Thank you very much. Thanks to all of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So I hope all the faculty and all the students have greatly benefited from today's session. And once again, I thank you all the dignitaries which were present today for this session. I thank you all. With these words, I conclude this session. Thank you so much.